I'm in such a maze right now. Comrade, we must go over this hill and we take the enemy there. Okay, comrade. I protect you and you protect me. Let's go. From Mother Russia. Shunk. My rule, I don't know if anyone does this, but my rule in being unhealthy is that I have to be able to do 25 push-ups or run a mile straight. No matter how many unhealthy things I do, as long as I could do 25 push-ups straight and run a mile without taking a break, I'm okay. Sorry, my bad. Sick, right? It's So sick. Seriously, I'm in such a maze right now. Just look at the scenery. And I'll put it up on the high stick so you get like a high angle view. But seriously, and this is something that like I always say, like regardless of how smart you are, right? Regardless of like whatever you think makes sense, right? And what doesn't make sense, there has to be a God. There has to be a higher power. Like our existence wasn't by chance, it was created. There's our human being is so complex. There's no such like algorithm or equation that could like prove our existence except God. And then look. So what I did was I took 2 sticks and I used it like as a holder. So this is the thing about fire, right? As long as you have like a smoldering base, if you just put fresh wood on it, you don't need to start it again. So that's kind of like the trick with like keeping a campfire. Like the first thing you should do like at a campfire, right, is you should just like set a campfire so like the base is like smoldering. So it's like if you don't have like a good base, like you're never gonna get a fire done. So like even though you come like camping in the daytime, and if you're gonna stay overnight, don't start your campfire at nighttime. Like just keep it going all day. Like a really good tip. So with that tip, if you wake up in the morning, if you have a good like base of like smoldering like holes, all you have to do is just place a couple logs on it. Within like 30 minutes, it'll come back in like flames. And you could do that for like forever until you take it out with water. Fancy, huh? Fancy, fancy. But the coffee is from Dollar Tree. But you know what? It's okay, it's not bad. The vibe. It doesn't matter if you have $1 or $100. It's the feeling of what it brings. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! And you know, like, no, I do that, but with my head. Okay. tip, I'm a nurse. Especially in situations when you're outdoors, and if you're with friends, family, or there's like people with you, always drink more water than you think you need. Always. And if you're like a survival expert, even them, they'll tell you, if you have water, drink. Because the reality is, and I'll tell you the significance of that, if you're dehydrated and you get dehydrated and like let's say you lose like consciousness, for you to like regain consciousness from here to the hospital, it's gonna take you a while, unless someone has like an IV bag of fluids, which is like highly unlikely. And even as a nurse, that's not something I carry in like my daily bag. If you're dehydrated and you lose consciousness and you can't drink water, someone's gonna shove a hose down your throat? Where are we gonna get a hose? Always drink water, especially when you're dispersed camping. Don't be stupid. Just because you see me do this, I drink a lot of water. Also, don't ever swim in a lake if you don't have the experience, because there's one thing about a lake that's really frightening, is if you've only swam in a pool, when you get tired, you could sink to the bottom and you could swim back up, or you could go to the side and then you could grab it. I swear, do not swim in a lake if you're not prepared, okay? Personal experience when I was like 23 at Big Bear, hungover, after eating a jalapeno Carl's Jr. bacon burger, after partying with my friends for like 3 days in a Big Bear cabin. And then we swam in a lake to get to a rock. But the funny thing was, in the middle of it, I was like, shit, no, shoot, damn it, I gotta run a mile. So in the middle of the lake, I got tired, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna swim to the side or I'm gonna sink to the bottom. I'm like, oh my god, those two options are out. I'm in the lake. So what are you gonna do? You gotta keep swimming. And this is the funny thing, you know, they joke about this, but they say like when you die, or like before you die, like you see the people that you like care about or like you love, right? That really happened, which was like the irony of it all. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And it was like in flashback, and I remember I said to myself, I was talking to my mom, I'm like, Oma, I'm so sorry, but I'm about to die for being so stupid. I will remember that day for eternity. And then I saw, like pictures, like little moments of like my dad, my sister, my dog, and like everybody. And those were like the first 4. And then at the last minute, I was swimming and I was like, okay, I can't go anymore. I felt the shore and I was like, oh, I made it. And then, yeah, it was funny because there was 4 of us, right? So 3 of us made it, and one of them didn't. He didn't die, but he made it halfway. But he didn't know how to swim, and you know, we feel bad. But it's like, dude, if you don't know how to swim, what are you thinking? Like, that's not our responsibility. Like, we all knew how to swim. So some other kids like saved him. Thank God for those kids. They were like 16 and we were like 23. Man, we looked so stupid. We made Asian people look so bad that day. But yeah, I'll see you guys in like a month. don't have children, but that is something you should tell your kids. Don't swim in a lake, or don't swim in open waters if you've never swam in an open water before. Will I ever tell children that? No. I'm a horrible influence. But that's what you should tell your kids. Because they really could lose their life like I did. It's like not funny, but it's not funny. But it happened to me. So just don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I was 23, okay? I was an adult. That was so stupid. Okay, so this is my reality. I want to stay here for a couple days, but I'm not gonna be a nurse anymore. I know that's so sad for me to say, but I can't fathom even just like going back to nursing for a week. It's so sad because I spent 5 years trying to become a nurse. I did it, and that's it, you know. But like now, like times are serious. It's time to make money. So as much as I want to stay here, I'm probably gonna leave tomorrow. I'll go get my contractor's license. And I'm gonna fix houses. Yeah, I'm not gonna do nursing anymore. And either way, this is something that like me and my father can do. I remember 2 years ago we tried to start up a construction company, a prime contractor company, but then I failed the test because I couldn't study back then. The exam, it was like 62.5% to pass. I got a 61. Oh my god. But you know what? It doesn't matter. 61 to a 62, I wasn't gonna be prepared. You know, with prime contractors things, you take like liens. So it's like I could take $20,000 jobs, $10,000 jobs. If I get a 61 on a test, I'm not gonna like be providing like safe like homes for people, like contractor stuff, you know. So this time, now that I'm a nurse and like I know how to study and like study well, contractor's license, I'll probably get a 90% or over, and that's something I could guarantee, which is pretty crazy that I could say that now. So for that, enjoy this view, and I won't be on for like probably a month. There's no way I could go camping and study at the same time, so this will be my last video for a month. And seriously, to all the viewers, this is gonna sound so weird, but I'm so impressed by my own damn self and the equation that like got me all the viewers and like the subscribers, which I was impressed too by the first week, second week, you know. Probability of getting even one view, 90% of YouTubers who start don't get a single view. But I will tell you the exact equation, and I documented everything, so I'll tell you exactly what I did, and I guarantee you can do the same thing. Not camping, you know, you don't have to like go swim in a lake at a place you've never been at, you know, you don't have to do stuff like that. But anything you do, trust me, I have the equation for you to like do what you want to do and get paid for it. I guarantee it. So check out the view. This will be my view for one more day. Because I have to study. It's all good. Make money, always. You wanna know another tip? If you're ever recording, don't ever place your camera and the tripod in between you and a campfire. Cause if you accidentally knock it over, it's gonna land in the campfire. Learn from me, dude. I lost my iPhone like that.